Hey, happy Thanksgiving week, everybody. We're talking NFL football, 7 big picks on tap. Let's start in Cincinnati with the Oakland Raiders coming to town. Kenny, tell me about this line. Open 7.5. I see 8s, 9s, 9.5. Why the big move on the Bengals?
Two teams going in opposite direction. Raiders have been playing horrible. Cincinnati really playing well the last 3 weeks.
When it looks too good to be true, it is. Raiders are close to being the best bet of the week. They got a shot to win this game outright. It's not Palmer going back to Cincinnati. For whatever reason, Oakland travels east and plays well. I think they got a shot to win the game outright.
Bengals 2-11-2 in their last 15 versus the AFC. I can't bet against them. Small play on the over in this game. Indianapolis hosting the Buffalo Bills. Indy 352 is the total. I thought the move would go towards the over, but towards the under now, 51. I'm going to take Indy at home. I think they're a really good home football team.
Buffalo on the money line. The move to the under is absolutely the right move. Mario Williams is healthy. The Bills' defense is actually playing up to the expectations that they had. Still a rookie quarterback. He plays better at home. I think the Bills win this game outright. They're going to make a push, Kenny. They play nobody for the next 4 or 5 weeks. They'll disappoint at the end, but they can win this game. I think they win it outright.
They've been playing well at home. Indy has, and Chuck Pagano's been an inspirational point for them all year, and Andrew Luck's playing well. I have to stick with the Colts right now. I think they're playing better.
By the way, Fred Jackson back in the lineup. Big deal.
Denver traveling to Kansas City. The Bengals made the Chiefs look horrible. What's Peyton Manning going to do to this team? Obviously, could be a letdown for Denver. I don't think so. I think Denver's hot. McGee's out. I think they chuck it all over the field. I like Denver laying the points in this game.
I'm watching this game. I smell a huge rat, but I don't trust Kansas City. I'm watching this one.
Yeah, Manning's the consummate pro. He always gets his team up, and they play the game the way they're supposed to, not to the opponent's level. The stadium was half empty last week in Kansas City. They have given up on their Chiefs. It used to be a 3.5 home field advantage. It's worth 0 now. Denver wins this one.
Jacksonville with a new quarterback hosting the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee 343.5 for my boy Ryan Mercier. I'm taking Chad Henne plus the points. I like Jacksonville at home.
Let me ask you, if Jacksonville and Houston wanted no part of that game, if Jacksonville hadn't taken Houston to the mat, would this number have been 4.5?
Yeah, it could have been 4.
All right, it's an overreaction. Tennessee's the side.
I'm going with my boy Ryan Mercier. I'm going with Jacksonville plus the 3.5. Chad Henne is the better quarterback. I said it before the year started. Henne is a 2-point better quarterback than Gabbert.
X Factor, Mike Mularkey still on the sidelines.
Miami hosting Seattle. Seattle 337. Seattle different team away from home. First one to 17 wins this game. I'm going to go under 37. Lines makers aren't that far off.
It's that time of year. You can literally shoot off a cannon in Miami. No one's going to this game. I don't like it. You know what? Maybe a slight lean to Seattle, even though it's the West Coast team going east. The one plus for Miami, they played on the Thursday game, so they had a little extra time to prepare, but they look awful.
I don't think there's any further travel in football than
The
Seattle.
furthest.
Must be
the furthest.
over 4,000 miles.
I don't like the game.
You're going to the Bahamas. You're going from Siberia to the Bahamas.
Worst trip in football.
If you like to bet Seattle, wait till
Wait till
they go home. I like it under with Pat Williams too.
Baltimore traveling to San Diego, talking about road trips. Baltimore opened 2, went to a pick, now 1. 47 is the total. Couple good defenses here. This San Diego defense not as bad as they looked last week. Under 47.
Ooh, kid, we were agreeing a lot last week. I like the over in this game.
Under 47.
Yeah, I like the over 47. Reed's playing, so that's a good thing for the Ravens. Rivers is going to make 1 or 2 stupid passes on his own 10 or 15, and boom, points galore. You can't trust this guy. I think the over is the way to go.
Well, Pat Williams, 2 good defenses. Baltimore's defense is terrible.
Well, on reputation.
On reputation.
On reputation,
they're not
good.
They're not that.
You're not betting games on reputation.
This is the week after they played Pittsburgh. Yep. They've got a big lead.
That's the only reason I don't like Baltimore.
This is a completely meaningless game. They're coming to San Diego. The weather, I don't even need to check the weather. The weather's going to be 67 degrees.
Say it.
Over
Thank you.
and San Diego.
Thank you.
Arizona.
Ugh.
Now, that's a home field advantage no matter who's playing quarterback. Hosting St. Louis. Look, How can you not take Arizona 2.5? Look, St. Louis got exposed last week, who they are. Beanie Wells coming back with some inspiration. He's going to get inspired by watching Ohio State beat Michigan on Saturday. Beanie Wells is going to have a big game Sunday versus the Rams.
Yeah. What is he going to do? He's going
under. Arizona and under.
What's Beanie Wells going to do? Give Gatorade to the Howling kid?
He's really good. Watch him. Beanie's going to be an inspirational leader.
I hate this game. I have no opinion.
You got to pick him. It's a pick.
All right. It's awful. You know what? It looks like a dead under go over.
Phoenix stole the Cardinals. St. Louis stole the Rams. Los Angeles hates both these cities. They want both these teams to lose. I have to go with Jeff Fisher because he's the better coach. Arizona's line's still banged up.
There you go.
I'm Pat Williams, Brian Blessing, Kenny White. We agreed on nothing.
Nothing.
Good luck on your selection Sunday in the National Football
But we
League.
will on the DonBest consensus plays. We will.
Look,
we'll find a place.
We don't doubt, we just win.
We'll find a way to agree.
DonBest consensus.
Thanks,
Put
Joe
money in
Hood.
the bank. Thanks, Joe Hood. See you
Happy
guys.
Thanksgiving.
DonBest Sports, what you need to win.